We outlined 5 compelling reasons why you should at least consider waiting to take Social Security until 70 or as long as possible. I tell you there's 5 so you know when I'll be done. If you know anything about me, you know sometimes I like to talk. In my opinion, the last 2 are of crucial importance. So naturally, I put them at the end. You may have seen a Social Security analysis chart similar to this one. It's called a break-even chart, and it's one advisors like us often show our clients. As you can tell, you simply plot out on the x-axis when you expect to pass, and on the y-axis when you expect your spouse to pass. I often joke that if you don't know the answer to either of those, you simply call the IRS and they'll let you know. As you can tell, so often the optimal strategy is to wait till 70 because the earliest strategy will provide significantly less amount of income over your lifetime. However, if that's all you're looking at, you're missing the big picture. There are many variables to consider, and it's essential to weigh these factors thoughtfully to make an informed decision that's right for you. Reason number 1 for delaying taking Social Security until 70, you simply don't need the funds. You might have other sources of income and you don't need the benefits before 70. You know, in part because of those fancy charts, that you'll have a higher payout by waiting until 70, and you like the financial flexibility of a larger check down the road. In fact, and we'll use these stats later, depending on your age, your future Social Security check will rise between 5% and 8% in the years you don't take it. Number 2, you have no concerns about life expectancy. Simply, you expect to live a long and healthy life. So the break-even age for waiting to 70 to take benefits is often between age 80 and 85. If you know that you'll not only live beyond the break-even age, but perhaps more important, be healthy enough to get out and enjoy the things you've always wanted to do, then the financial benefits of having waited will certainly have paid off for you. Reason number 3, you're still working. So if you're working and also collecting Social Security, several factors come into play. First, taxes. So if you take Social Security at 62, for example, the amount of tax you must pay on your benefit is determined by the amount of other taxable income you may have. So for this purpose, your combined income includes 50% of your Social Security benefit plus your other income. If that total income exceeds a certain threshold, which changes depending on your filing status, a portion of your Social Security benefit may be subject to federal income tax. Second, if you're working and are under full retirement age, the Social Security Administration will deduct $1 from your benefits for every $2 you earn above a certain threshold. That threshold, $22,320 in 2024. Number 4 is something we call income bridging or investment planning. Let's say you're 62 and you need $2,000 extra per month, which just so happens to be the exact amount you could take from Social Security if you turned it on now. You also have a retirement portfolio worth $480,000. So your choices are to turn on Social Security for that extra $2,000 or take that money from your retirement portfolio. So we know that if you don't take it at 62, your Social Security benefit, $2,000 in this case, will grow by 5% and then be $2,100 if you then choose to take it at 63. So if you knew that your retirement portfolio would not grow by more than 5%, say 4%, it would then grow to just under $500,000 from 62 to 63. A gain of $19,200 versus the $24,000 you would have earned from Social Security. So in this instance, for at least that 1 year, the growth in your future income stream from Social Security was higher than the growth of your retirement portfolio. So you would have been better off by taking the $2,000 need from your retirement portfolio while letting Social Security enjoy that guaranteed growth. This analysis, of course, could then be done year by year. Number 5 is one that I consider crucial and so often overlooked, and that's an age gap between spouses. So when there's a significant age, or more accurately said, life expectancy gap between spouses, the older or higher earning spouse might be way better off waiting to take their benefit at 70. So this is really advice specific to the older spouse. And let's give an example. Let's say the older spouse is 62 and has a potential benefit of $2,000 and a max benefit of $4,000 if they wait until 70. The younger spouse just turned 52 and has a lower earnings record. They estimate to be eligible for $1,000 per month at 62. Well, when the older spouse, who in our case will likely pass first based on statistics, does pass away, the younger spouse will then receive the higher of their own benefit or whatever the older spouse is receiving at the time they passed, called a survivor benefit. So in our example, if the older spouse waited until 70 and then began receiving $4,000 per month, the younger spouse could begin taking their benefit at 62 of $1,000 per month and then change their benefit to the survivor benefit and be receiving $4,000 per month upon the passing of the older spouse. This is a powerful strategy to help maximize the total benefits received by a couple and becomes even more dramatic the higher the age gap or life expectancy gap that exists. In fact, this strategy effectively considers both life expectancies when considering when to begin benefits. So you now have a choice to make between three options. Your first choice is that you're still considering your options and you want to hear what the benefits are of taking Social Security right away. Take a look at our video where we talk about the benefits of starting at 62. Your second option is that you've made your decision, but you want to hear about the changes to Social Security for this year. Check out this video where we talk about changes to Social Security. Your third option is that you're simply tired of hearing Shawn talk. Either way, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you.